Well, that's it for this episode, but we will be back with Season 10 of...
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Allie, take it away.
The NBA is creating international hoops academies. Commissioner Silver said, quote, historically, we were more passive, but through Yao Ming, we were able to introduce hundreds of millions of people to the NBA. If we can help train other great players in these markets, it'll have a huge impact on our business. Brian?
Yeah, smart move. Thanks, Allie. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs and for the Timberwolves. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now here's Maxey, guarded closely. The rebound by Whiteside. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Miller. He takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Maxey passes to Jackson. Here's Matherin. Now Jackson, defended by Whiteside. Little turnaround, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Offensive board. Jackson. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. It's Anthony on the take. Pass to McGrady. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that one's good.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Here's Marbury. Maxey covering. Three-pointer, Anthony. Pass to Marbury. Another shot. Whiteside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Now, here is James. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Matherin. Tries a 10-footer. Miller pulls it in. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Here's Maxey after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Matherin. Takes the three. Here's Jackson, and he converts the layup.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's McGrady. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Here's Boozer in the game against Portland. Very impressive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Spurs, Anthony, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Timberwolves trail. James outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Matherin. Miller pulls it in. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Hits the trifecta. He's got 14.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. It's hard not to look at the standings and start thinking about the playoffs already. But Clark, how early do you think is too early to start looking ahead at the postseason?
Well, I think you got to play where your feet are. You can't be looking too far ahead if you're a player. It's fun for us to talk about playoff races and potential matchups, but for players and coaches, they've got to be locked into the here and now.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Vassell. And again, another missed shot.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Pass to Miller. Here's McGrady. Here's Miller. Now here's Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The ball handling of tmac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. He puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
Now here's Vassell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Johnson. Now Jackson. Here's Vassell. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Miller. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Anthony against Johnson. Minnesota with a rebound. Jackson outside. Here's Ellis. Tries to snap the cold streak, and he gets it to go.
Second chance opportunity snagging. Ellis doing a good job of it on the glass.
Pass to McGrady. Let's go with a three. Ellis with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anthony misses.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
He misses the free throw. And the Spurs making a change here. And the second free throw is good. San Antonio's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Johnson inside, defended by Jackson. Hits the target from 18 feet. 6 points for him.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's the Spurs running away with this one. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want-to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
And for the Spurs, San Antonio's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Miller. Pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. Check by James. Miller can't get it to go. Here we go, one-on-one. And the dunk by Jackson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Maxey against Johnson. Here's McGrady. He's got 16. Fires for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Chalk up 2 there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Check by James. Boozer grabs the board. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. For 3, Maxey, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Timeout called, the Spurs. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
And the Spurs making a change here. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Johnson. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Pass to Jackson. That shot is off. And the Spurs going the other way now. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside Maxey. Here's Matherin. Back to Maxey. Pass to Matherin. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And he gets it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. For 3, Maxey. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 6.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Maxey covering. The open shot, DeRozan. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And the Spurs lead by 17. Poke loose. Pass to Matherin. Now, here is James. Off target from outside. And there's the lob. Here's Maxey. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Pass to Boozer. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Anthony. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Johnson. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
The 3 from DeRozan. Boozer grabs the board. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for Minnesota, LaFonso Ellis. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second one. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Start it.
Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Anthony. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
San Antonio has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To the middle. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And he gets that one. Give him 8 points now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Vassell passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Vassell outside from downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Anthony. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Hey, he's still scoring a little bit, but he's gotten away from his first quarter approach when I thought he was attacking the defense and was able to draw foul after foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And here's Johnson. The shot comes out. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Here's Miller. Can't connect from short range. Timberwolves shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Here's Vassell. That shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. To the wing on the left. Back to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Here's Miller. Ellis with a rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. Here's Jackson. No good. Well, the Spurs shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Vassell. Uncovered. The rebound by the Spurs. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, with plenty of breathing room, 23 points to end the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Spurs shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Marbury. Maxey covering. Here's McGrady. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Timberwolves shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. And for the Spurs. And it's San Antonio's ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game. 15 points. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
James outside. Kept alive.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Pass to McGrady from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The three, James. Here's Jackson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jackson's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Anthony, the pass to Whiteside. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Matherin. Cranes the wing trade.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Here's Miller. 10 points for him. Launches a 3. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's Boozer. Give him 8. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 10.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Pass to Miller. Here's McGrady. To stop the drought. Here's Miller. Check by James. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Matherin. Oh, swiped away. Here's Miller. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Boozer. Shot is up. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The 3-ball. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he's good on the first of 3.
Miller taking 3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Lets it go from 11. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 7 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At
That free throw misses. Jackson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he sinks the second. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Stolen. Here's Miller, defended by Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. 19 points in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Pass to Ellis. Now Jackson. Will it go? And he lays it in. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Miller. Three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Maxey passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three since halftime. Puts up a three. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Ellis. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Shot clock at 6, and it's Maxey missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-6 run. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Pass to Jackson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Miller. Takes a three. Got a piece of it. Got a piece of it. There's 31 seconds left in the third.
San Antonio foul. DeRozan, first personal foul. Second team foul.
That one's off. The Spurs making a switch here.
LaFonso Ellis.
Good on the second one. And for San Antonio, they're shooting about 40% so far in the third. Pass to DeRozan. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's San Antonio, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Channing Frye. First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
He hits the second from the line. Well, the Spurs shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Hey, puts up a three. Rebounded by Johnson. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. Second chance effort. They get it back. It's intercepted. Here we go. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Jacks up a three. The shot no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Stoudemire. And the layup falls.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
From deep, Johnson. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Stoudemire. Softly drops in the floater.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Johnson. And the basket by Frye.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside Stevenson. Out to the wing. Johnson inside. Rebound San Antonio.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Vassell against Johnson. Vassell passes to Stevenson. The shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Right wing. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Clint Capella, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
For three, James. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Jackson outside. Inside. Here's Houston. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins checked in.
Houston at the line for one.
Houston is a phenomenal go-to scorer. He's got a smooth stroke and a nice clip from any spot on the floor.
Collins outside. On the wing, DeRozan. He shoots a three. He drops it from range.
For three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. The Timberwolves have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Count it.
Bryce James. Assist from
The Spurs have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. The three. Goes back up. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
DeRozan outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hey, expanding his range. Minnesota with the rebound. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Houston. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Defended by Jackson. Out to the right wing. From deep, Johnson. Hoosier grabs the board. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for B.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And the Spurs making a change here. Baines checked in. That's to Stoudemire. Up top, Jackson. No one near him. Misses off the left iron.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
It's 2-on-1. Finished off the break.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Unable to get that one.
San Antonio foul. John Collins. First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Minnesota.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Bain. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot to end the cold streak. Stevenson with a rebound. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. The three from DeRozan. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching, and we'll see you next time.